a tremendous miracle, what God did. And so our sister Sharon is going to come and share what God did for her.
Thank you. All right, guys. So I did start sending this testimony out, so if you already heard it, I'm sorry. But at the age of 17 or 18, I don't remember, I just happened to be at my older brother's doctor's appointment. And the same doctor I've had for years, he looked at me and he was like, "Can I please check your blood?" So apparently it didn't look good. I didn't feel sick or anything, but long story short, I was shipped off to ECU. It's a learning college learning hospital in North Carolina. I was right on the brink of renal failure. I was about to lose my kidneys. And so pretty much I just want to thank God because over a crazy amount of circumstances, I got the help that I needed. We were able to save my kidneys. My parents and my Pastor Spansky, they supported us the entire time. I was in the hospital, I want to say 2 months straight. And then tons of medications later, I ended up seeing a brain specialist, kidney specialist, rheumatologist, all these different kind of doctors. And it just started this long process of trying to get me back to normal. There was a ton of inflammation in my body. I don't know where it came from. I couldn't tell you. There's no cure for it either. And so it just really got me to a place where I was pretty hopeless. And today I was actually praying, and that was the thing that God kept telling me, was like, don't lose your hope. And it's really easy to get discouraged, especially when physically things just don't play out for you. I'm a very logical person, unfortunately, and so if it doesn't add up, a lot of times I'm just like, oh well, and I don't have hope for things in the future. But last year during the revival with Ralph Blanco, he's a long-term family friend of mine. I think I met him when I was 21 years old, so it's been about 10 years. He came and, he's doing revival as normal, and he kept telling these testimonies about people with lupus getting healed. And I'm like, I haven't heard, it's a very rare illness, so I hadn't heard too many testimonies, but he told like 2 or 3 in a row. And I was like, hello, is that you, Lord? So anyway, he prayed for people to get healed. He had forgotten that that's something that I was dealing with. And so he was like, oh, wow, And the exact quote that he said was, what God has done for others, he's going to do for you. And that was just the hope that I needed. Like, I feel like his faith and him seeing those things happen for other girls really did help push me through. I had like a little bit of a barrier that I had to break through on my own. But, sometimes the faith of your friends and people around you really does help get you through. And so along with my husband, we really did start contending for healing, because even Pastor Mike came up to Jan and was like, God confirmed it. God's told me that Sharon is going to be healed. And so, we just took it. We ran with it. And we were like, yes, this is the year. This is it. This is going to happen. And of course, me being so stinking logical, I was like, I just want to hear it from a doctor. Yes, I believe I'm going to be healed. Yes, I can stop taking medicine all day long, but I want somebody who's like educated in this to really like humble themselves and say, look, I don't see any illness. And that's exactly what happened January 1st. I was able to do my first fast in 12 years. I'm so grateful. I did all 3 days. Like, guys, that's a miracle. So January 1st, the first day of the fast, I got a call, and it was my kidney doctor. He's like, look, I'm going over your lab work, and you don't really need to see my office anymore. Like, there's 0 evidence of lupus in your kidneys. And it's like that was all I needed to hear. And I was like, God, I'm ready. I'm ready to testify. I'm really ready to say I have been healed from lupus. And that was something that was just such a fear, and something that really had a lot of bondage on me. I was very, very bound by fear in this area. And so I was like, God, I'm ready. And so I started writing it out. went to conference, told Pastor Blanco, he's like, oh yeah, your dad already told me. And I was like, dang it, took my thunder. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I know you guys are new to my life, and I just want to say thank you, especially those who have personally, I've talked to that are praying for me, have been praying for me. Your prayers were heard, and I really do believe that this is a new chapter for me. I'm very, very blessed to have my husband to push me towards righteousness in this area. And I'm very grateful to have you guys also because, as I said when I first moved here, I do know what it's like for church service to only be me and my brothers. So I'm very grateful to have you guys as a church family to kind of help me get through those seasons where I really don't have much faith. And so I just want to encourage you, especially if you have a long-term illness, just don't give up your hope. Just keep having that hope for healing and, just let God lead you where he needs to lead you. Sometimes it's going to be a scary path. For me, I did go through, one of the things I wrote in my testimony, I did go through 6 rounds of chemo. That took a lot of faith. It was very scary. But you know what? God got me through. God pushed me through those seasons, I believe specifically so I can help people who have to go through it now. You know what I mean? So, I just want to thank God. Thank you for letting me testify. I am sending this to the trumpet, so just be on the lookout and share it. Please share it with others who may be going through, struggles like this. Thank you.